This'll be a breeze.
Now! There! Dive! Now!
Sometimes I get so lost in serious thought. About what? About how I could think more seriously. This'll be a breeze.
Strike! Not yet! Next! Come on! Strike! Strike! We won't fail!
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Not yet! Come on! Now! That was hardly worth dirtying my blade. Wow, that's a big crater.
Oh, that old thing? I kind of hoped somebody had filled it in by now. You've heard of this crater, Pascal? A bit, I suppose.
What could have created such a large crater?
It happened after a Creus explosion.
That happens?
Of course. The Creus in Fendel is naturally unstable, which makes it kind of hard to control.
We should get to Velenik before people start getting suspicious.
The town of Velenik is just up the road. Perhaps we should try to gather information about this crater there.
Yeah, I'd hate to see a hole like this open up in Lant somewhere.
Why would a hole open up in Lant? Allow me to elucidate. Our current location is just north of the Windor border, so we've actually been traveling in a big old circle. We're not all that far from Lant. I have to admit, even after the whole Valkanus ordeal, I continue to be surprised by how much you know. Yeah, well, it's just a quinky-dink.
Is that all? I, for one, have trouble believing in all these coinky-dinks.
Then it's destiny.
That is not what I was suggesting.
This'll be a breeze.
Strike! There! Okay, it's over! Shining blade of triumph! Requiem!
Your sword skills are amazing.
Thanks. I'll use them to protect us all. This won't take long. Strike! Not yet! Now! Not yet!
Over the year,
Strike!
how about this?
Strike! We won't fail!
We are very sad to announce this will be a piece of cake! Let's keep this up!
This won't take long. Now! Not yet! You won't live to regret this. Strike! You won't live to regret this. Strike! There!
That was some fancy knife work. What else are you hiding from us? Oh, I'm not hiding anything.
This place hasn't changed at all. If anything, it's gotten worse.
Are you reflecting again?
Something like that.
Is it hard?
Sometimes, very much so. When you think about the past, it's easy to focus on regret, on how you failed to act when it was required most.
Failure to act. I feel like I was meant to do something as well. Was it protecting Asbel and my other friends? No. It was something bigger than that.
Let's ask around town and see if anyone knows anything about the Valkanus.
What are those kids looking for?
Bits of Creus. Some are no larger than a grain of sand.
No kidding.
What use is it if it's that small?
They use it to heat their stoves.
That's so sad.
How goes the search?
Not good.
Our family runs the inn, so we need enough Creus for the guest rooms too.
I see.
Can't they just buy Creus fuel?
This country has few Creus reserves, and they're mainly reserved for the upper class. The government has long turned a blind eye to this injustice, no matter how many people suffer. That's just how it is in Fendel.
In Lant, people have all the Creus they want.
In Strata, we're not unfamiliar with Creus shortages ourselves. But this situation is...
This is Fendel? These poor people are our most hated enemy?
Looks like you have a fever. You should go home and...
But we don't have enough.
Don't worry. If I can't find more, I'll get a stratum horn.
What? No, a stratum would kill you.
Hey, I always figure I'm your big brother. Just...
Is a stratum something that a child should be taking on?
No, it's not. They're extremely dangerous monsters that live on Creus fragments. The eleth from the Creus accumulates in their horns. Uncountable men have perished trying to secure those horns. It's not a foe to be taken lightly.
Stratum horns, huh?
Incidentally, we fought Stratum several times on our way here.
Damn, we should have taken the horns when we had the chance.
Oh, hold on. Let me see how many we have. Pascal, when did you pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh yeah, we got plenty.
All right, so... Is this enough?
Wait, what?
You should get out of this cold and find a place to warm up. Why don't you take her home?
But...
We just happen to have these. Don't worry about it. Now take your sister home and let her get some rest.
Thank you. Let's go.
We're lucky Pascal thought to take those horns, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
My goodness. You're the people my children... I can't believe you just gave us those horns.
We were happy to help.
I don't know what to say. Those horns are so hard to get, and yet you went out of your way. Thank you. Thank you so much.
By the way, how's your daughter?
She's feeling better, thanks. Oh, where are my manners? Please come. You must be tired.
Oh, we couldn't possibly...
You must. Please, I'll start heating your rooms.
Oh, man.
Hello. We've been...
Thank you for your kind hospitality.
You're our first out-of-town visitors in quite a while. And as such, it's not fancy, I admit. But I think you'll like the food we've...
I see it still gets incredibly silent here at night. Nothing has changed. Nothing at all.
Captain?
Oh, hello, Sophie.
Pascal is snoring. She's loud.
I see.
What about you, Captain?
Actually, I was just thinking about an old song.
A song?
It's a story of two men who hold their honor and ideals above all else. But eventually, one of them becomes disillusioned and strikes out for another land.
What happens when he gets there?
He devotes his life to finding a new ideal.
What about the other man?
I don't know.
Can you sing it?
Why, this is for you, Sophie.
Good morning.
It was cold, and I totally...
That's amazing, considering that your snoring was rattling the crockery in my room.
You're right, little lady. We do have some cold nights here. We keep hearing that the government will use its Valkanists to help us. I wish I could believe that. These are desperate times.
Do you know where the Valkanus is?
Not specifically, no. But I've heard they're studying it in Zavhert.
Studying? Does that mean someone's helping him? But who?
All right then. Let's get to Zavhert. Be careful, Captain. You should try to shake that before it turns into a full-blown cold.
It's from singing too much last night. Perhaps I should go rest.
Singing? Ha! It sounds like the dear captain slipped off to who knows where last night and did who knows what.
Hubert, seriously?
Those who trust too lightly are likely to awaken with a knife at their throats.
La la!
What are you singing there, Sophie?
A song the captain sang to me last night.
Yes, well, as I was... Those who trust will... Never mind.
He actually broke.
Reading this script is exhausting. I'm really hungry, Sharia.
Oh, what a difficult life Her Majesty leads. What can I get Her Highness?
Bananas!
Just bananas?
Well, if you also find banana pie for dessert, that'd be swell.
You like bananas that much?
I love bananas and banana pie. It's 'cause bananas look like Valkanus and stuff.
I see.